Free says he won't give up, and we'll take a look at what may have a chance to pass next session. In the Broadcast Center, Kade Garner, Cronkite News. Those who filled out their progress report for the governor or for their Arizona representative could take it, fold it up, and drop it in this box, where it would be taken later to the governor's office. None of us like getting stuck in traffic, but if you're traveling on Main Street in Mesa, this just may be the case for you. The extension of the light rail system all the way to Gilbert Road will affect both drivers and pedestrians like myself until at least 2019. Sweet Cakes Cafe has been a staple stop here in downtown Mesa for years, but if you stop by now, you'll see it's almost unrecognizable.
State Representative Dom Schooner faces possible censure after investigation found credible evidence of sexual harassment. Cronkite News reporter Kade Garner spoke with the investigator in the case.
A nearly 2-month investigation into the sexual harassment allegations made against Representative Don Shooter found that Shooter violated the House of Representatives' policy against sexual harassment. House Speaker J.D. Maisnard says disciplinary actions will be made.
I believe what is proportionate to this situation is stripping him of his committees, has no responsibility on appropriation, certainly not as chairman, but not even a member, and not on the others, and a formal censure.
Shooter asked Speaker of the House Maisnard to issue the investigation and issued a formal statement saying, "This has been a humbling and eye-opening experience for me. I look forward to working to repair relationships and serving my constituents in our great state." The allegations against Shooter were investigated by a third party instead of the House of Representatives Ethics Committee.
The House, from my point of view, did an amazing job at putting together a team of individuals to look into these allegations as soon as they were made aware of them. And to make the determination that it made sense to have an outside independent group look at what occurred and make a determination whether the policy has been violated.
The House of Representatives may change how it handles similar situations in the future.
We need to incorporate behavioral code of conduct type issues into our ethics committee and into the House rules, and we will be doing that.
Mr. Speaker. A vote is expected on the censure resolution tomorrow.
Good evening and welcome to Cronkite News on Arizona PBS. I'm Alexis Burdine.
And I'm Imani Stevens. Thank you for joining us.
A group of moms is trying to make a difference. Project Connect 4 was at Queen Creek High School this morning after 5 students died by suicide since May. Kade Garner spoke with leaders, parents, and students about what they do to help raise awareness of teen suicide.
The moon is still out, but parents and students arrive at school early to raise awareness about teen suicide. Project Connect 4 was founded by a group of moms who want to make sure Arizona students have a voice and know there are people willing to listen.
This is actually our second time being out here to Queen Creek in the last couple of months because they've had a couple of students that have died by suicide. And so we came out here the other time to just be out here and just show these kids that there's people out here that care about them and what's happening.
One thing we've heard a lot of today is it's cold, but that hasn't stopped any of these teachers, parents, or just friends of students here at Queen Creek High School from coming out and supporting their friends, families, and those they don't even know. For parents, the recent suicides at the school hit home. They want to make sure no child feels unloved.
I understand parents are busy, but there's others, and if we all stay together, maybe we can make this never happen again.
Parents weren't the only ones waving to buses as they rolled in.
We're a family. It's a good school. We come together in times of need, and everybody is bonding together. The admin, the teachers, the students. It's all one united force.
Some who came to show their support today have no family or friends in the school, but knew they needed to be out there.
I wanted to make sure that I came out and let all of the kids know that they are loved and that they do matter and that every single one of them is important to us.
As the first bell rang, Project Connect 4 members picked up their signs, so they're ready to head to the next school that needs them. In Queen Creek, Kade Garner, Cronkite News.
Students were not allowed to demonstrate on campus grounds, but did plan to hang their signs in the school's halls.
Kick flips, heel flips, and ollies.
One after-school program is breaking boundaries with skateboarding. Reporter Kade Garner has a 360 view.
For many students at David Crockett Elementary, Wednesdays are spent on wheels. Skate After School brings the skate park experience to many low-income schools around the valley.
It's actually pretty fun, and Tim, he was the one that taught me how to skate.
A 2014 survey by the After School Alliance shows nearly 1 in 4 families has a child in an after-school program. And after-school programs provide peace of mind to working parents. But the demand for these programs puts a strain on local schools. That's where Skate After School rolls in.
It didn't start off with the intention of becoming a full-blown after-school program. It started as just something to do with our old equipment and get it into the hands of kids that would use it.
Private and public grants make this program possible, and volunteers make it happen.
Can you skate?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The adults who make Skate After School possible just want to make sure that the kids have a safe place to be after school. But the kids, all they can think of is having fun.
I just like to skate and do some rails.
The kids think they're just here to learn some tricks, but program leaders hope skateboarding will have a lasting impact.
Now we're getting to see, new kids pick up skateboarding at the exact same age that we were, and we're seeing hopefully the start of them having some of those really awesome experiences.
The young skateboarders are having those awesome experiences.
That's a Skate After School is the best place to skate.
New skills, new friends, and a newfound confidence are just some of the benefits these kids gain at Skate After School. In Phoenix, Kade Garner, Cronkite News.
Skate After School is currently accepting donations in the form of skateboards and other gear. If you want to donate or volunteer, visit skateafterschool.org.
Every year, hundreds of middle school students come together to compete in a robotics state championship. Here, the students have replaced their video game controllers for controllers of a different type. Kade Garner spoke with one of the teams that hopes to take home the gold.
We want to win.
At the VexIQ State Championship, dozens of teams from middle schools across the state want to take home the robotics trophy. Students from the Gray Wolves team are no exception.
I'm really excited. I'm glad I'm part of the first ever state making it to state in Leading Edge Academy Maricopa history.
The Gray Wolves are excited to be making school history, but they are also excited to just be part of a team.
My favorite part is how cooperative they are and how creative we can be. I mean, we started from a basic bot to a winning bot like this, and we're here at state and just doing what we love. So.
The team practices as it waits for one of its many matches. Their coach, James Larson, watches other teams compete so he can tell his students what to watch out for.
I'm excited to be here. We're doing all right, but I'm not too concerned about our score. Like I said, I'm happy that we made it here, so to me that's already a victory.
The competition clears out and the boys await their turn to compete. This room is empty right now, but in a couple minutes, drivers, teammates, coaches, fans, parents, everyone will be crammed into here to watch their favorite team pick up these small discs with their robots and put them on top of the poles for points. Coach Larson takes his place on the floor near his athletes. The Gray Wolves now compete. The day is not over. The Gray Wolves will face off in nearly 10 qualifying matches before the finals, and their robot's design needs to be judged.
My favorite part about it is just how we get to design all of our bots. It's been a lot of fun.
Team members say they will be happy whether they win or lose. As their coach says, making it to state is already a victory. In Chandler, Kade Garner, Cronkite News.
After many rigorous rounds of competition, the Gray Wolves qualified for the final rounds at state. At the end of the day, the team took home the third-place trophy.